Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the Potato Craft TFC server. Stop! Before you continue watching this episode, you should definitely come and play on the server if you haven't. The server address should be at the bottom of this video in the description if you would like to come and join. And yeah, so come and play. It's pretty fun here. It's a little quiet right now. It's only us three on, but then again, it is a school night at 1:36 in the morning, so it's to be expected that it'd be a little bit quiet. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So in the last episode, we made these interesting sandwiches that are perfectly sweet, ridiculously salty, very sour. Oh wait, ridiculously sour, very salty. Apparently not bitter at all, but ridiculously savory. I don't know how good that is, but I guess this means that it's a pretty good sandwich. We did it with a bunch of pickled stuff, which is, I guess, why it's so salty. And oh my god, the stuff is decaying so fast now that it's no longer being properly preserved. But since the last episode, I haven't really done too much, but I also haven't eaten. And as you can see, my hunger bar has barely dwindled at all, which means I must be doing something right. Right. But yeah, in the last episode, we made the sandwich, and now we need to make our bloomery. I've been working towards this for such a long time. Not a bloomery, the blast furnace. I've been working at it for such a long time, and in today's episode, we're finally going to hopefully make it. I hope. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work, but we can do a lot of the work right now. So let's begin, shall we? Step 1, turn this fire clay into these fire clay bricks. And wow, that's a lot of bricks. Step 2 is cook these bricks, which is actually going to be the worst part of this recipe, because in order to do this, we need to use a pit kiln. And those are no fun. Those are absolutely the worst, in my opinion, because they take so long, and they take so long to set up. It's just, not fun. No bueno. Let's get rid of these Douglas fir, and then we'll just take a bunch of this hickory. I'm just using all the hickory that I've had lying around. Okay, so let's do that, and we'll grab one more. All of this hickory is like the random trees that have been growing in the apple forest over there. They just get really annoying because they keep getting in the way. But okay, without further ado, let's begin this, shall we? So we're just gonna dig out a grid. Wait, what? No, server, don't lag on me like that. So laggy. Yeah, the Terra Firma Craft server is, I wouldn't say that it's laggy, it's just not stupidly responsive like I would like it to be. And honestly, it's probably because the computer that's running it, the tanky laptop, is running this server, the vanilla server, and the Feed the Beast server all at the same time. And I mean, it can do it. Obviously, it's doing it right now, but I look at the task manager on that computer every once in a while, and I see it like running at a consistent 80% load, and usually 90% of the memory is in use. And I mean, the computer only has 16 gigs of RAM, so I guess it's not the craziest amount of memory, but still, it's always going pretty hard because of all the stuff that I make the darn thing do. For now, let me turn this back into a block just so I can have the inventory space to do this. We're gonna need to change it back into a normal thing. And this is difficult. Oh my goodness, why is this so hard? I need to shift click you, boop, and a boop. There we go. And now that we got that, we can finish placing these darn things. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to make a bunch of fire brick for now and for the future, because right now we're gonna be basically making the smallest pit kiln that we possibly can. No, not pit kiln. The smallest blast furnace that we possibly can, because it requires a lot of iron. Each layer of it that we add on is going to cost 24 iron ingots, and right now I don't have 24 extra iron. I actually used all of my iron while, well, almost all of the iron while preparing to make this darn bloomery, and I don't have the iron. Well, I do have the iron to invest back into it. The only problem is I want to stop making iron and start focusing on making, Oh, there we go. And start focusing on making steel, because that is going to be much better than iron. And I think we can actually get a higher turnaround with our iron being put in. So yeah, I wanted to stop the iron production. Basically, I made a ton of it at once, and then ever since then, I haven't made any, which is super convenient, actually, because, yeah, I spent a lot of time making a bunch of iron, and now it's paying off because we didn't have to spend even more time making it because I threw in the investment. But I guess, yeah, that's the productivity that I've done on the server, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, Minecraft is a really fun game. Terra Firma Craft is just a really nice, relaxing thing to do. So let's see. Let's get all of these guys ready to go. And oh my god, this is so much stuff. All of these pit kilns. Oh my goodness. There's another one. Oh, nope. I should just honestly cut this out, but should I? I don't know. You guys get to see the adventure. I've already done so much off screen that I want to savor what time I have, what precious time I have with you guys. Oh my god. So I am currently recording in my room and it is really warm in here. It is always very warm in here. Oh, I hate it when I do that. It's always really warm in here, but now that I have the 6 monitors set up again, wow, it is extraordinarily warm and it doesn't seem like it'll be getting cool anytime soon. The weather here has been fluctuating between and if that makes any sense. Basically, it hasn't been awful. It just hasn't been super nice either. Temperature can't make up its mind as to what it wants to do. So some days it's just like, oh yeah, it's going to be nice and cool today, 60 degrees, great. And then other days it's just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be 90. So it has been very warm and I just want it to be cold again because when it is cold outside, it is reasonably temperatured in my room. Usually I'm like, as long as it's 50 degrees outside, then my room is going to be around, ooh, is that gonna catch fire over there? I hope that doesn't spread. If it is 50 degrees outside, then it is like a comfortable 60 to 65 inside. So the cooler, the better. And I really hope that doesn't make these logs catch on fire. That would be super awkward. My crops are burning down. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, let's just chop these down. You know, I was planning on doing this sooner or later, and I guess it's happening now. Even though all of this was super close to being done. Oh wow, these barrels caught on fire. That's really funny. Wow. Didn't think that through now, did I? I bet you guys were just like, no, don't do that, Drew. Drew, don't do that. And then I did it. Okay, so now that my crops aren't burning down, I don't even care about this. These are already starting to die off because it's getting cold. I think it's starting to become winter. Oh yeah, it's already winter, so I might as well chop this down. I'm hoping that this oat will grow before it all dies off, but I don't know, I'm getting a little glum. Though it doesn't seem like wheat usually dies throughout the winter. That's something that I've noticed. And you know, everything that is a grain I've been calling wheat because vanilla Minecraft. But now that that's going and everything else isn't burning down, let's actually deposit the stuff in here. I hope I didn't lose too much jute because jute is like the most valuable crop that I grow just because I need it for rope, even though I've barely used rope up until this point, but it's still valuable, dang it. How long is this gonna take? We have 6 hours left. Wait, what? 0%. Oh, 25% done. I'm like, wow, we have a lot of time to waste before that's ready, but I guess I can get the rest of the other stuff ready. So we have the blast furnace. I believe we're going to need a bloomery, or not a bloomery. We need one of these bellows, which I already have. And then we're going to need the 12 iron sheets that I made. I think that's all that we need. Man, I might need a cut because this is going to take a while. It's going to take a long while. Let's eat this sandwich. Oh, so delicious. And then let's eat the rest of this sandwich. 5 ounces of sandwich fills you right up. Wow. That's what happens when you make good sandwiches. And actually, like, the way that I've been grinding up levels for cooking is just making a bunch of arbitrary sandwiches and then just letting them despawn right over here because I'm a wasteful potato. You know, past me would have been really sad to see me be so wasteful, but present me is just like, there's literally nothing I can do right now other than accept my accept the fate that I need to be wasteful because there is just too much darn food and I don't have enough time to eat it. I get full and then I can't eat food and it's just sad day. I wish you could overeat in this game. That sounds kind of bad. It's like, I wish I could be obese in Minecraft, but you know, I'd feel less wasteful because I've spent so much time trying to get this stuff. This is fresh water. This doesn't need to be preserved. Spend so much time just trying to like work my way up to the top. And now that I'm here, what am I? What am I but a wasteful potato? So here's where I'm going to install the blast furnace. It's just going to be adjacent to this, and I hope it'll work out the way that I want it to. I have like the rough design of what it's supposed to look like, and yeah, I think that'll work here. I was also thinking of maybe doing it in this corner, but then it'd be difficult to wire it all the way up. I also wanted to have it on the ground down there with the others, but there really isn't a whole lot of space down there to fit much more because we have these darn barrels. I guess I could get rid of these 3 chests and then put it in the wall and just have it go up like this one, but nah, I'll just have it up there. I'll have to deal with the extra walking distance. But I guess while we're waiting for that, let's see. Oh, my inventory is a mess. Let's get rid of this and that. Okay, still have inventory. Let's get rid of the silver and gold. And then we need this. I don't need these for now. The mortar we do need. I'll get rid of those. Oh, I have more seeds. Okay, I'm trying to clear out some space so I can harvest some more crops because, wow, harvesting crops is a difficult ordeal when you don't have inventory space, considering that none of this stuff stacks until you make it stack. So let's do that, that, and that. And I learned that you can use the scythe to, like, rapidly harvest stuff, and wow, it is just super convenient. So let's do that. Is that everything? I think that is. Oh, do that. Combine everything that we possibly can, and I guess I could make more flour. I'm just gonna break these. I want the farmland to get better, and here I am. Oh, not letting that happen because I'm planting too many darn things. Oh, these are 95% done. 95% of the way. Oh yeah, also, I've been getting like all of my, what is this? All of my straw from just taking a knife to this because this gives you straw as a byproduct and it gives you a decent amount. So let's do that. I wonder if, can you cook barley grain? I actually have no clue if this can be like toasted into toasted oats or something like that. But yeah, might as well. Ooh, do I want to turn this into flour or do I want to leave it as grain? I don't want to go through baking it again. Making the stuff to do that is difficult. I guess I'll just go store it upstairs. Oh, where are my torches? Yep, you can just wait up here with the rest of your lonely, lonely bread that'll probably never get used and will probably rot. Oh, it's so sad. But yeah, so let's see what else is going on in the wonderful world of potato. Classes started, and oh my god, my schedule this semester is absolutely insane. I have 6 classes. Do I have 6 classes? I have 5 or 6 classes, but 2 of them have 3-hour-long labs, so I'm registered for 8 classes. Yeah, I'm taking 6 because then I have the 2 labs. And then on top of that, I'm grading 2 courses. So we have this system called My Courses here at RIT, and it gives you a list of all the classes that you're enrolled in. And since I'm a grader for 2 classes, I'm technically enrolled in them. And while most people have 4 or 5 classes on that list, I have 10. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty full semester. Oh my god, Rob just sent me a message on Facebook and he's telling me how noob, you're taking Japanese, question mark? Oh, I'm so proud. Ooh, my bricks are done. Wonderful. Okay, so let's harvest these quickly. Is he still online? Yes, he is online. I will ban him if he doesn't respond to me, just because I'll be sad that he didn't talk to me. But yeah, so my schedule is crazy. Oh yeah, what I was saying before I got interrupted by Facebook, just kidding. I love you, Rob. Was that next semester, or no, I might be getting like a part-time real job on the side of school, so I might need to figure out, well, actually, no, I might not be able to continue my grading job depending on how that turns out, and depending on how the offers go, I might need to like contact RIT to see if I can withdraw for the rest of the semester, because if I get offered a full-time position, consider like I was looking all summer for a position, and then these 2 companies I'm pretty sure are going to come back with offers for fall or fall-spring co-op blocks, which means that I'm either going to have to turn them down, ask if I can do it spring, or ask the school to suspend my current academic profile or academic life so I can work. And it's just like, I was so unlucky all semester or all summer and last semester trying to look for a job. And then I feel like this is the most lucky thing that could ever happen, where you get a job after the semester starts for that semester. So it's a little interesting. But let's see. Let's do this. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And no, wait, I did this wrong. We'll do this, and that. And how many of these bricks are we going to be able to make? Not a lot. Only 12. That's not going to be enough to build the full chimney out of the house. Hopefully I can use normal bricks to just finish it off. So let's see. This is going to need 2 blocks of space. So we'll do that. And then we need to break through the roof to install our chimney. Oh wait, what am I doing? This isn't... No, that's right. Because this is where the other half of it is going to be going. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. It's just going to come right outside of our house like this, as we did it with the previous ones. So we'll do that and that. And that should be the right pattern, right? Yeah, that looks to be right. Now I just need to get onto my roof. Oh, the only way to get onto the roof is to go outside through the back. There's no easy way to do this. But let's just go outside, and oh my god, this fire brick was so obnoxious to make because in order to get the fire brick, you need to do the clay fire, which is the fire clay, which is kaolinite and graphite is really rare. Kaolinite isn't super rare. I've actually found a decent bit of it, but I've only found like 1 or 2 veins of graphite. And it's just a struggle. Okay, so let's do this. And I guess we can do one more layer just to have it look right. That's a really subjective thing. At some point or another, this is probably going to move because this isn't going... I'm not going to be able to grow this out to a... Oh, I almost killed myself. To a very large thing in the future. But let's see. What I need to do is give this an overhang like that. That looks weird. Hopefully that'll work. And now we just need to get back down. Ouch. First time I'm like super well fed because I haven't been making sandwiches just because it's tedious to pull out 5 things out of the barrels and then they rot, and I'm trying to preserve my food because I want to not grow food for an entire year just so all of this soil can get better. And if I have 5 things out just rotting, it's going to be really tedious. I mean, I could just, you know, preserve each one after I take it out, but that is more than too many steps. But let's see, let's grab this. We're gonna need another... Wrong block. We're gonna need another crucible, I think. So wait, let's see. If I recall, crucibles are just this. Hopefully I didn't mess up because these, because that's expensive. So we need another crucible. We have one there. I feel like I made another one at some point. I don't know. But by the looks of it, so we have a crucible down here, and then we have the blast furnace block. What? What? Oh, we might not be able to place that until after we place the metal shields? How does this work? Okay, like this. Oof, that's gonna look really weird because I'm not gonna be able to have the blocks. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have this right here. Maybe I should build it outside. For now, it'll be out of sight, out of mind, at least until I look at it from the outdoors. Oh, then it'll look so ugly. Okay, so let's do that. Then I need to get rid of the support columns too. Oh my goodness, this is just sadness in a bottle. Okay, so we need to break down my wall, break down these cups. Oh, are we gonna have enough? 5 of these left. 1, 2, 3. I think the last 2, oh, I can't get it from over here. Where's my axe? Oh my god. Why don't I just tear down the entire house so I can build this? Ooh, so slow. Oh my god, breaking logs is like... I wish breaking individual logs wasn't as slow as death, but oh, it is terrible. So we'll do that. And now that we've done that, can I place this? Yes! And now I should be able to rebuild the blocks around this? Hopefully? Let's see, so is it shift click? No, it's just normal click. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, now I don't think, yeah, I can't place that in there. Poor house is gonna have really awkward holes in it for a little while until I find a more permanent place for this. At least it's gonna have holes to the outdoors. Oh, that looks so bad. But from the indoors, it'll look perfectly fine, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Let's see. Let's seal this up. Yeah, this looks perfectly normal from the inside, and there we go. I have no clue how to use this, but that's okay because in today's episode, I just wanted to build it. I didn't need to actually use it. We'll save that for the next episode. So guys, I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. It's certainly been a lot of fun. Oh, finally moving up in the tech tree, we can do some pretty exciting stuff. And yeah, in the next episode, who knows what we'll do. Actually, I know what we'll do. We'll definitely be working with this blast furnace. Yeah. So once again, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again next time. So until then, bye-bye. You know, it still feels awkward. I don't know. This outro thing, not good at it. Definitely not good at it.